Okay, so I finally got around to getting a decent camcorder. So I've featured pretty much all these records before on some of my previous videos, but without commentary. And also I've picked up some more records since as well. So I'll go over them with you now. First off, I got this just yesterday. Filled in it. Got that in a charity shop. I'm actually selling this at the moment on eBay, so plug. And we'll go through my selection here. First off, Micro Disney, great band from Cork. The Clock Comes Down the Stairs, 1985 on Rough Trade, their second full-length album. And I've already featured my Joy Division records pretty extensively on my previous videos, so I'll just skip over them pretty quickly. Unknown Pleasures, Closer, and Still. Now this is a pretty interesting one. I kind of touched upon it on one of my previous videos, but so it's Meet the Residents, a 1988 reissue on white vinyl, one of only 500 copies. So that's a pretty interesting one. I got that at a kind of what's known as a bar boot sale, which is kind of a car boot sale, only it's in a bar. So I got that along with a rather badly scratched copy of Iggy and the Stooges' Raw Power for a total of €20 along with this. So that was quite a bargain, because I found out since that, depending on the condition, that it can be worth anything from 30 to €80. This is one of my recent acquisitions, the Pixies, Bossa Nova, and A Certain Ratio, their second kind of proper vinyl album, Sextet, lovely condition. Magazine, The Correct Use of Soap, fantastic post-punk band, also from Manchester, led by Howard Devoto. Much underrated band. And now we have Faust, the Faust tapes. This is a fairly recent reissue, limited to 1,000 copies. Love that cover. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the cover of Unknown Pleasures for some reason. Funkadelic, Uncle Joe Wants You. Now, this has got a fantastic inner sleeve. Now, it's a bit difficult when you're filming with one hand, but here we go. Here we go. This is a 12-inch single from New Order, Shame. And this is the Iggy Pop record that I got along with Meet the Residents. It's a reissue from 1977, and as I said, it's quite badly scratched. As a matter of fact, side 2 is virtually unplayable, really. But it's still an interesting record to have from a kind of aesthetic point of view. And this is some indie post-punk from the early 80s, the Monochrome set, with a cover that was designed by Peter Saville. I've remembered his name this time. And a bit of sticker damage, unfortunately. Shame about that. And now we move on to Kraftwerk, Le Man Machine. Fantastic album cover, and again a really nice sleeve. I'll just try and get a shot of that. Okay. Actually, okay, we'll leave that off. Autobahn. I really love Kraftwerk's album covers, you know, they were really quite innovative. And Trans Europe Express. And Bowie, Low, one of my favourite Bowie albums, produced during his Berlin period. And Young Americans. Now this is another 12-inch single, This Charming Man by the Smiths, only this is the remix, the New York remix by Francois Kevorkian. And Morrissey was not a fan of this. Morrissey was not happy about the fact that they did a kind of a dance remix of this. So if I ever see him, I won't be asking him to sign this probably.